Hi, I'm Jalpa Vithalani and I'm the creative director of Cosmic Heart Gallery in Mumbai. It's a pleasure to present Cars in the Night by the renowned photographer Gerardo Korn from Argentina. Even though the streets are deserted and life may seem amiss, it's a good time for inner reflection and a mysterious spiritual journey with ourselves. The parked cars are symbolic of having been forced to park ourselves in some sort of timeless limbo. A vehicle usually represents movement, but here it represents stillness and harmony, and it's very important that each of us holds both these frequencies at this time. Having said that, our romance for Buenos Aires, the so-called Paris of South America, continues. And for car lovers, the models featured of the Torino, the Dodge, Rambler, the Chevy, Chevrolet, among others, of the late 60s and 70s will be a complete treat. It might be worth mentioning that in all cases, the vehicles were manufactured in Argentina, a country that has always had an important automotive industry. And even though these were not necessarily the cars that the artist dreamt of as a kid, those were more like the Porsches and the Ferraris, they certainly all marked his youth. What's also interesting is that he has captured beautiful archaeological neighborhoods of Buenos Aires. This exhibition is in collaboration with the Consulate General of the Argentine Republic in Mumbai. It's wonderful to be on Niche Radio with Gerardo Korn. Gerardo, welcome on Niche Radio. So how does it feel to really capture these cars in this timeless state, almost in a state of limbo? Cars usually signify movement, right? Which is also our natural way of being. And this timeless state could represent anywhere in the world at this point, because we've all been forced to park ourselves and be still. So tell us, what inspired you to actually capture these beautiful vehicles like this?
Thank you for having me on Niche Radio. Buenos Aires is a giant city, which, like they say about New York, never sleeps. So there are always people on the streets, and I mean always. I always try to spend time on my work and avoid distractions, and the night gives me that framework without time limits or constraints, except the feeling of mystery and restlessness that can arise when walking alone in the dark. The idea of doing it, these photos of the cars in the night, had become a great temptation and also a small test of courage, because you never know what you may encounter and because we are full of prejudices about what is unknown to us. I guess I like to be the only witness of a situation, at least when I work photographically. It's a bit selfish, I know, but that pays off when the photos start to be seen and hopefully appreciated by others. Perhaps I could add that the word at that point, the night I was walking through, that timeless limbo you mentioned, was sort of the word at this point. That's fascinating in a very strange and weird way.
Thank you everyone for tuning in. And don't miss the virtual exhibition Cars in the Night by Argentine photographer Gerardo Korn on www.cosmicheartgallery.info.